Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this 800% pump? This is crazy. Now, we have been losing money trading. We have been losing money holding Bitcoin, but we are actually making some money investing in pre-sale. So maybe we're going to stick to that. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Now, let's talk about momentum and why this one is actually one of the best performing trades of the year for the ninjas. First of all, it just launched. I made a video about it. Actually, you guys can see right here. I made a video about it on October 19th. We are November 5th, so it's been a long time already. I told you the sale was hype. It was a massive project, 500 million TVL, and it just was crazy. And actually, that exactly turned out to be an amazing trade. But there is still a lot to go. There's a lot to talk about. There is a lot of fun on X, and we're gonna be talking about it as well. And I mean, some things make sense, and some things don't make any sense. So we gotta see what's up. But I'm gonna be showing you guys at the end of the video because it's actually pretty funny. So stay until the end and watch all this. First of all, the TVL is down from $600 million. $600 million to around $213 million right now, because it makes sense, because everyone was farming the token. Everyone was farming the MMT token for the airdrop. The farming is over, and then the TVL just dropped. But there is actually a new airdrop incoming that they hold, GL Phase 2, which is gonna end on November 14, and you guys are gonna give you all the information on that a little bit as well. But whatever happens later, we already print here. I told you guys that it was a pretty interesting project. I told you guys that this one may be a cooker because it was massive. It wasn't Swiss, so it was a little bit different than the rest in every other single chain. And it is just going crazy. $3.3 billion in volume in the last 24 hours. Insane. $1 billion FDV and a market cap of around $210 million. It's listed everywhere. There is pretty good decentralized liquidity, and I mean, it is an amazing launch. It doesn't matter this dump. A lot of people shorted the market and got wiped out because they shorted here a launch. If they shorted this pump right here, there will be a massive gains, but they shorted this one, the launch. So I mean, after this pump, everyone started crying. Everyone started saying this is the biggest scam in crypto history. Why do you short since projects that are hype at TGE? It just doesn't make any sense. If you short and the price goes up and you lose, don't go people's scammers. Whatever happens, you just gotta deal with your losses or with everyone else's losses. For us, sport investors, we make some money. We ate out of that one. We ate out of this one, friends. So, crazy. First of all, volume, $27 billion at this point, which is pretty crazy. It's been decreasing, of course, after the TGE made sense. There is some pretty good APRs up to 2,800%, 259%, 6%, 300%, 300%, but only a few of these pools are going to give you a location in the current airdrop, which we're going to be talking about that a little bit. Now, Momentum Hold Yield campaign phase 2 kicks off soon. It's going to start soon. After an incredible first campaign, it was massive, a lot of TVL, a lot of people farming this airdrop, and everyone looks to be excited about airdrops. Everyone wants to farm the next big airdrop, and it makes sense because if you get it right, you can actually make a lot of money. So this one was insane. Now, the campaign overview. Event duration is going to be October 25, which already started, until November 15. Eligible users, anyone with active liquidity in the designated pools before the campaign begins, including participants from phase 2. If you are a phase 2 phase 1 participant, you can actually participate. I did not farm anything. I don't have time to farm a drop. I just invest, and that's it. If I get lucky, I make money. If not, I lose it. So I mean, it is whatever. Eligible pools: SUI, USDC, XSUI, SUI. You can find all the eligible pools here. I'm going to leave the link to this down below. Reward structure up to 200% APR, boosting in selected stablecoin pools during the opening week. And a lot of information with 500,000 views. A lot of people are looking to still farm these airdrops, and many of them, they make pretty good TVL, they make pretty good rewards on these pools. So, I mean, what's the problem? It doesn't matter as long as you make money. the price went to around $4 something, which is insane, and now it's back down to 1. So it's down a lot from the all-time high. Yes, what can I tell you? It's down 75%. But I mean, it is what it is. Game is game, and that's the risk of investing in projects like this. You guys can see all the information right here. Now, let's go and check what people are saying about momentum, because some people ate out of this one, some people lost out of this launch. So it makes sense that we actually check both sides of the story. Tell me in the comment section if you made any money here or if you actually lost any money. We got it on build path. Remember, I talked about this sale before, and if you invested, you may be in pretty good profit right now. So now, let's get it. Actually, there is one more thing that I wanted to talk about, which is the MMT drop. There were some complications that I actually had to fix it. I mean, it was a mess. I'm not going to be talking about that. Most likely, you already know. The first negative point is going to be post on X. Biggest scam in crypto history. $114 million liquidated in the nearly listed coin with just 24 hours. People were shorting the launch. If you short the launch at a project that was launched at $1 billion TVL, it actually made some sense to short it, because usually all these drop projects dump, because I mean, what do you expect? There is a lot of coins that's going into circulation, but there was some issue with the drop. I think they dropped like 1 out of 10. Just a little bit or whatever they're supposed to drop. I don't know what happened there, but the price just went crazy. There was no selling pressure. So, I mean, it just went parabolic. The highest short liquidation across the entire market, even BTC total liquidation was only 56 million. A few whales got wiped out along with nearly 50 million in losses. Pure manipulation and finance. You may say that they were smart. They got things messed up by they tried to do it, or they did it just to decrease the sell pressure, just to increase buying pressure, and just then dump the market, and maybe they bought and some shenanigans may happen here or happen in this trade. We don't know. Nobody's gonna know over insiders, only insiders, but whatever happens, and I'm not mad about it because I'm actually an investor. So I mean, it's gonna be up to you guys. Second is going to be how MMT Finance cheated community with new tricks. Real community got peanut allocation, but Binance users got more. I got 14 tokens. I had only 1.4 MMT available. Means they got only 10% of whatever they're supposed to get, because the airdrop was messed up, and I can guarantee you that. Rest token claiming now on November 11, crazy, there is no selling pressure, which was insane. Price reached $4 or $6 by the time. No drop claiming allow, pure inside team booking profits, and now price dump. I mean, I can understand this. It was not beautiful, because cheats like this should not happen. If they will drop, they should drop the whole amount, and that's how it's supposed to be. They should refund. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's just crazy anyways. Sometimes I think understand crypto, but then there is a token like MMT going over $1 billion. Meanwhile, Meteora, who got 4x higher TVL, is making 10x more revenue, etc. It's a $350 million. Yeah, I mean, what can you do about it? Some projects just do it better. MMT, what the fuck? This crime is diabolical, insane. I mean, MMT has done an Eiffel Tower and you still cannot claim any tokens. That's the reason why it pumped a lot. You gotta understand. Chinese mafia style. All these posts are actually crazy. The worst part is scammy central asset changes keep enable this playbook just to fill their pockets, buying not only their users, burning all their users, but user base, but also the remaining trust in the market. I mean, people are worked out for this one, and game is game. Sometimes we lose. I have lost many times because I got wiped out for shenanigans the pros did and short sellers, and it was a little bit of a mess. But when we actually make money, it doesn't matter the circumstances. We print, we make, we book the profits, and we're out. Whatever happens, happens. And it's just not nice. What it is, I understand. You should be able to claim all your allocation at the date that they say that we're gonna be able to do so, because if not, it's just everyone's gonna go crazy. That makes sense. But boy, life is life. I hope they fix it. I hope they do you well. If you are an airdrop participant, I hope that they refund, or I don't know whatever is gonna happen, but maybe that's not gonna happen. So you may just have to swallow it. And move to the next one. Now, this is just a day, guys. I don't expect too much long term here, so I'm actually fully out. I got like 4x on my allocation. So, I mean, it is fine. I'm fully out, and I don't know what's going to happen later, but maybe if I see cheap enough, because after the airdrop is fully available, after people claim all their coins, there's going to be more selling pressure, and maybe we're going to see a 500 million FDV or 300 million FDV. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will buy this if it's really cheap again. And that, of course, is my personal opinion. You guys can decide whatever you want to do. Anyways, leave a like if you like the video. Leave a like if you actually made some money. Leave a comment below how much money you made. You don't have to give the exact amount, just a ballpark, so we know exactly how much you print on this one. And if you think that this is crime or this is just game, see ya.